So a lot of people have been saying, how didn't we see Andrew Tate could not fight come in? How didn't we see that come in? So I looked back at his record. I went, how is he so bad? He's had 70 kickboxing bouts or something like that. And I looked, this guy Cosmin Lingo, I don't know how to say her last name, but Cosmin, he says from ACS Kickboxing, he's 0-0 in his debut. He's 19. He's a bit flabby. Probably hasn't trained before in his life. He's smaller than Andrew Tate. He's small. You'll see now. He's smaller than Andrew Tate, and probably Andrew Tate weighs more. But Cosmin gives him work. And look, Andrew Tate says he hasn't fought. He hasn't fought for 10 years. Yeah, this is in 2020. You see us on screen now. This is in 2020. In Bucharest, Romania, in his hometown. He didn't have to go on a jet and travel, and he's rich at this point. He didn't have to go on a jet and travel and like, oh, I couldn't train well. It was 2020, and his last fight before that was 2020. A month before that, exactly a month before that. Then after that, earlier that year, his last one was 2016 before that. So he's having a bit of a comeback at this time. 3 fights in a row. And this fight is probably what told him, I need to stop now before I get exposed and embarrassed. Because this is when he started his like social media career, I think, around then. Maybe a bit before that, actually. But that's when he went, okay, I'm going to get embarrassed and exposed, because he got rocked in this fight really badly. He also fought in China, Jesus. France? He's like a world traveller, Jesus. And what is he? He said he's 30 or something like. So his last fight wasn't 10 years ago. It was 5 years ago. So wait, I need to check that. Andrew Tate age. Is he actually 30? He's 39. He lies. He said he's 30 years old. What? He hadn't actually heard on that. He'll probably only turned 39 like a week before or something. So Andrew says he trains every day and never takes rest days. When he has to fly somewhere on a jet, is his rest day. So life gives you rest days, all them motivational stuff. So his last fight was 5 years ago, not 10 years ago. And he's been training every day since then, never taking breaks. But he gassed out in the second round. That's Look, he's a bit flabby, isn't he? 0-0 debut against a guy who has 38 fights or something like that. Let's turn this down a bit. And I think he's Brazilian, so he flew in there like a poor Brazilian. Someone who take the money. There's Andrew. You can already see Andrew's a bit bigger than him. He got a cobra on his chest, don't he? Like Tristan's in the corner. And he's got like a smug little smile, like he's got a smug little smile, like that. Don't worry, Tristan. He's a brokey. Yeah, this guy's a brokey. He's a wagey. He has no motivation to trainee. He's a wagey, Christian. Give me a. He's a wagey. See, she slipped a little bit there. That's how scuff. This is a sign of things to come. She slipped a little bit there. Top heavy as well. Probably one of his girls. Top heavy. Look at the size difference. Look at the size for the guy. If you got to think, you might feel like, oh, it's not that much. But for a guy in his debut, and he's a brokey, from Brazil, on his debut and stuff, look. And the weight, Andrew looks a bit bigger, but even if they're like the same size, around the same size and weight, that guy's fat. Andrew's like more muscle because he like trains every day. I don't know how he gassed that still though. Okay, we're jumping forward now. Okay, look, the guy. You can see the guy doesn't have much of a stance. Comes right at him, rocks him. What? He almost gets knocked out. This is his last fight. The guy almost knocks him out. What? I can't believe that. What the hell? Slow motion once there. Okay, the guy hops a little bit. Andrew throws a little inside kick. The guy works through it. Ooh, that's pretty slick. Andrew tried to catch him with the car. Oof. See, stumbled him. Rock. Jesus. It's about to knock you out, Andrew. What the hell? A guy in his debut is about to knock you out. A guy in his debut. And the guy's got a good game plan here, isn't it? Because he's just coming forward. making it a brawl. But Andrew has that move he does with people because he fights like inexperienced people. He tries to see how you move his head out, and he tries to catch him with a right hand, like a hook, like a straight around a hook. He tries like moves. That's what he does because people rush in. And I think that's how he catches him. See, he tried to do this. See, but he almost gets knocked out again. He almost gets knocked out again. What? He tries to do that thing where he moves his head out, almost gets knocked out again. What? Got stumbled badly. And he's just trying to do that over and over again because he fights inexperienced guys and they run forward on him. He caught him with his best punch and the guy just took it and tanked it. If this guy was more trained, more experienced, he would have beat Andrew. He tanked his best punch, right? That was Andrew's move right there. Doesn't even know how to throw a kick, the guy. He doesn't even know how to throw a kick and he almost knocked you out. God, Andrew looks so stiff, man. He almost got... Oh, see, that guy's throwing heat. Just barely missing Andrew. Because Andrew has a bit of height on him, can just lean back. See, try to do it again where he leans his head outside, Andrew. No inside fighting. Andrew looks so stiff and is so upright, man. What the hell? And look, he's kind of taking a breather there, like, oh my god, this guy. I feel like it's a bit easy. And the guy's just throwing hooks. Oh, that's pretty good. See, he's leaning back. Because he has the height advantage. If he didn't have that, the guy would be catching him all the time. If he didn't have that weight, and yeah, you can see weight. You can see there, right there, weight. Look, much bigger. See? You can see the guy's smaller, no experience, but he's almost knocking you out. He's putting hands on you. Look how stiff, he's so stiff. Oh, it looks like the bottom G does, don't he? Blew his nose out. Oof. See, Andrew's just moving his head out the way, trying to catch him with hooks. It's a bit like, it's like a one-trick pony. Oh no, he has a little side kick. That's a little side kick. To a guy who doesn't know how to defend kicks either, let's be real. The only thing the guy knows how to do is just run forward, throwing hooks. He doesn't know. So if Andrew just threw kicks to you, he'd be able to probably stop the guy, but he just, I don't know. The guy's got better cardio than him as well. If Andrew was throwing that heat in a chase fight, he'd be out of breath by now, but the guy's still going. No fights. Oh my god. Oh my god, he's making it tough for you. He's making it very tough. What's Tristan saying now? I need to listen to Tristan. What is his advice? What words of wisdom does he have now? Don't know. He's swinging. He's swinging in the first round. He swings, no success. Is that really what he said, Tristan? There's no way. That's your coach? If you come back to the corner, a guy almost knocks you out. He's like, oh no. And then he goes, he's swinging the first round, no success. Let's go. You'd be like, what? Yeah, no, same man. He just said no success. Like, just say swinging, no success. Come on. See, you almost got knocked out, no success. You almost got knocked out. He's not getting beat up, he's getting mad. From Rocky. Went into mission a bit. I want to know how Andrew Tate. Look here. How did he lose this technique against Chase? Look at his work here. Look, woof. He's got moves. Jesus. He can move, and he didn't show none of that footwork. Look at the footwork. Look. He had none of that flexibility, none of that footwork. He punches better than Andrew Tate. This is Andrew Tate, but he punches better than Andrew Tate. It's like another alternate version where you can actually box. I need some mouthwash. 1 sec. Come on. This is a top G anthem right here. Come on. Hey. No, this isn't Andrew Tate. Wait, is it? I know he did. This isn't this. It's supposed to be like he did, like, oh, Mr. Plenty, and he's like in front of a Lambo. This is not a rap song he put out. What the hell? He took that one down but left this up. Oh my! He just admitted. I was broke. I did it dirty. No soap. He just admitted to what he. What? Did it? Did he? Like, oh, okay. Let's put it on then in the background. Oh, that's horrible. That's what I'm talking about. Big Daddy Tate. That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, this is why we should have started coming anyway, not because you can rap or not. That's why we should have started coming right here. An old guy giving him the beats, and he was talking about beating up John Jones. He's talking about fighting Axe, but not beating up John Jones, but that he compete with him. He say train out like you can. Mr. Plenty uppercuts on the chin. That's what he is. I think he said 10 years ago. This is 5 years ago. He trains every day since then, and chased him or beat him up, and he's fair and square. You're not old. Chased him or you think he trained for? You think he had like 3 fights? He has like no technique, and you can prove it that other inexperienced guys even we're beating you up a bit. Oh my god! You just got hit with a brokey overhand. That was the most brokey overhand I ever seen in my life. What the hell? See overhand. You see the overhand come in. He's not. Oh yeah. He's not going to throw it again, is he? And he did. He threw 2 looping overhands, and you can predict to come in. See, all he's doing is just pulling back with his chin up as well. See, okay, look at the way he defends these now. It's insane, man. I never expected him to have such crap technique. Look the way, his chin's up in the air. Look, he's just getting off the fact he's tall. That's a tall man's no defense right there. Okay, we're back in. Crap little. I bet he hurt, but like, come on. Not karate. It's like he's doing karate. It's like if you grabbed a karate guy and put him like a Muay Thai ring, you'd be like, okay, he has no boxing because he's a karate guy, and his kicks would be like, just straight up. Can't catch a jab. Yeah, he's a karate guy. Of course he can't catch a jab. See, and he's blocking his body more. See? Oh god. Chase DEMOOR. I realise it now. Chase DEMOOR's tall. Chase DEMOOR's tall. Chase DEMOOR. Oh no, we can't do that, can we? We can't do that because there's a copyright. Let's see. Chase DEMOOR. Andrew Tate. Face off. Because all he's doing is leaning back here, and we should look at Chase DEMOOR and went, Chase DEMOOR's tall. I think he's much bigger. Jeez. He's a big boy. I think Andrew's like 6'3", 6'2". Chase must be like 6'6". Oh my god. See, Andrew, he just leans back all the time, don't he? And Chase, he's too big for it. Like, he just puts his arm on, just catch you. Andrew doesn't block, he doesn't duck, he just pulls back. That's what I say in boxing. The number 1 rules of boxing is don't pull back to defend shots. Don't pull your head back like Ali does in Muhammad Ali, and he's a great fighter. But like, he breaks all the rules, you know what I mean? And even Ali did duck to defend some shots. Of course, I'm not like an expert. I can't say I'm the greatest coach in the world, but like, this is why you don't do it, because you end up with that shit leaky defense right there. Look, and the guy's gassed already in 2 rounds, see? But still, Still, like he knew what he was coming in here for. He's coming in here to get fed to someone. He's still not fighting too bad as well, but he's probably going to quit just because, you know, it's just a bit like think, oh, okay, I'm fighting at 70. God, that's like 75 and 8. You know, I gotta just go for it in the first round. If I don't catch him, I'm out. Obviously, you quit then, wouldn't you? Probably trained a week. Where'd they find him? That was pretty good there. Oh, he's got his hands up. Jesus. Okay, long guard in blinds him. Punch him with his back turn, okay. Oh my god, your chin. Not the best punch. You want to see better from a guy who's 75. He's had 75 fights. You know, these guys chin out like throwing, like wading like hooks. You think you see better. You wonder who trained him. Yeah, yeah, see? He's even, see, anyone call me a hater. Anyone who says I'm a hater, whatever. Look, Andrew's face here, look at it. He shakes his head no, he says I'm done. He didn't say I'm done, but he's thinking, that guy, I should have knocked him out in the first round. See, and he's looking disappointed because he's like, what the hell? He almost knocked me out in the first round. He's catching me good punches. But respect to him, look at this Cosmic guy. It says Cosmin in here. And stuff. Oh, God. See, you got power though, don't he, Andrew? Did the guy quit? Why'd they get stopped then? I'm blabbing so much, I'm not even paying attention now. Good power from Andrew there. But it took him a long time to break the guy down to be able to do that. It took him a long time. Can I go back and just sneak a peek at what ended that there? What ended there? Okay, blinds him, long guard. Guy did not defend, obviously. Sneaky veteran move, I say. And the guy says no, does he? Yeah, the guy's just. So no marks on his face though. Pretty tired. Yeah, he says he's exhausted. Okay. And Tristan said he done good, didn't he? He said the guy's tired. Oh, he did good, didn't he? Oof. God damn. We should have seen it. We should have seen it coming. Like, look at that. If I would have seen that before the fight, I would have put. If you could you bet on this fight? What's that? Could you bet on this fight? If you could have bet on this fight, I should have put money on that. Was there a pro bout? And you take box, Rick? Oh my god. Was that a pro? Tate. I got my goons. Yeah, that was a pro fight. Misfit heavyweight title. That was a pro fight. You could have bet on that. Well, I should start betting on these influencer boxing matches. Shut up a sec. Anyway, that's the video. Thank you. Anyway, that's the video. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment. Okay, I'm out.